Welcome to part 3 of Rags to Riches, Twisty style. That's what I'm calling it for now. Anyways, we're working on more of Twisty's fishing aspiration. And I feel like I want to spoil some interesting thing that just happened while I was away from my computer. And I guess you'll see that in a later video of what happened when I wasn't playing. I think a week went by when I wasn't playing, and when I came back, well, I guess you'll see in a later video, probably in the 5th video. So for now, I'm not going to spoil too much. So we are going to work on getting Twisty's fishing skill up for his aspiration. I know I'm going to be a bit quiet. It's not as entertaining as when Zoe is with me, but it's her bedtime, so she's in bed right now. So while I'm recording, there'll be plenty of videos for me and her to do together. I mean, there's going to be so much stuff to do. And it's not going to be boring. Twisty, it's going to get interesting. Let's put it that way. It's going to get interesting. Let's get past some of the stuff that, like, him doing a lot of fishing. He's also got, to eat, you know. I mean, he's also got to make money. I mean, all the circus freaks ruin his name. Now he's got to earn that back, like getting his career back on the ground as a performer. But first, he's got to get 4 walls and a roof. Get himself a nice establishment. A circus-looking house. And get a house the shape of a circus tent. I think he'll like that. That fits Twisty very well. But for now, we start from the bottom. Yes. Thanks to a couple of circus freaks. The little mean dwarves, they look what it came to. He starting from the bottom again. Yeah, Twisty gotta go to the bathroom. Okay, now we're back at the lot. And what was I doing here? I zoomed out so we don't have to watch Twisty take a shower. Due to wicked whims. I think wicked whims for that. And even though I set it to where it's shower in their underwear, but not quite in their underwear. Anyways, he's enjoying some cereal. And I'm not as entertaining. I feel like I want to spoil some later episodes here. He does get like a computer. He gets more than that on his lot. I don't know what he's like going on about, like where he can't move to. He's stepping on a ball. You know, he don't care if he's messy because, one, he's a slob. That's one of his traits. He doesn't care. He got hungry again. I mean, those bowls of cereal don't fill him up all the way. Well, you're a slow eater, Twisty. I forgot what I was doing. What was I clicking on? Oh, that's right. I was, emptying out his, inventory. He had some stuff in his inventory. And so he could get himself some money from the fish he, caught. I think he caught some vegetables, too. Okay, now Twisty needs more stuff. I mean, he's got enough to, he can get a few more things to put on his lot. Like a trash can. He needs it like a little dumpster, that way he could throw out his trash. I mean, the good thing he doesn't get uncomfortable around garbage. Because, you know how uncomfortable he would be all the time? It would be a pain in the neck. And Twisty's kind of a slob. I mean, look at the way he dresses. I mean, it's not his fault. I mean, he was pretty clean when he did have a job at the circus. Well, now he's got a chair and a table to sit at. And maybe get him a little computer for entertainment. I should have left that stove there. I mean, I should have left that fridge there, but I didn't. At that point, I thought I could afford it. And then he had this whim to buy a stove while he was inspired. So I took care of that first before I bought a fridge. But also, Twisty's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Sometimes he doesn't think before he does. That was the cheapest custom content laptop I got for him right there. I didn't want to get him a crappy computer. I got him something nice that was custom content. I tried to get up his social. He's crying because no one would talk to him. Poor Twisty. Nobody's talking to him. He's got no friends. Wait, I thought you were friends with Winter. Why don't you go talk to her? That's what he's talking to right now, but his social is so low, he's crying. Poor Twisty. Don't abduct anyone. This is before he abducted Bonnie and Corey. Oh. This is before he actually went mad. Maybe I should put in the violence mod. Oh my gosh, I remember I had the violence mod and it was just too violent for me. I'm sorry. It's not for everyone. I'm too sensitive. Because I had one sim beat up another just to see what happens. And it was just... It made me cry. I'm like, that's just wrong. Even though the Sims are cartoons, it's just... Sims beating up another for no reason. It's just to see what happens. It's just wrong. Now Twisty's social is up to where he gets excited. He's chatting with Winter Anderson. You think I should hook them up? Now that would be something to see right there. Even though her brother doesn't like him, maybe she does. Maybe they hook up, and it won't be such a bad thing. I mean, strange turn of events. It's a crossover of a freak show and cult. Those are my two favorite seasons of American Horror Story. I mean, I like the others, but Freak Show and Cult are my favorites. I won't add Bonnie and her boyfriend until later, because this is probably 1940 something, and he hasn't met them yet. So Nobody wants to see you use the bathroom, Twisty. Grab you something, eat, and be on your way. And then soon you'll be able to do some more fishing. Because we really gotta get that aspiration done, huh? You think we could do that, Twisty, today? I mean, you've been working on it for a week. I want to get you on a different aspiration. Like, I was thinking about doing the gardening aspiration, but then I realized there's a lot he has to do before that, before some of them whims. So, or task, whatever you call them. So, I changed I'll change his aspiration to something creative. Something he could do, like performing, something that has to do with performing. Like, he really wants to get back to either playing guitar or violin or something. Or practice stand-up comedy. Or do some singing. Nobody wants to talk to Twisty. Oh, poor thing. Even it's like in the show. Nobody wants to talk to him. He has to make a statement for somebody to actually talk to him. I mean, that's pretty bad. You have to commit a crime for somebody to actually talk to you. That's pretty bad. Poor Twisty. Luckily, he can't kill anyone in Sims. Okay, now I've planted some blackberries. So, he can collect some big money. I heard that from the Sim Supply. That blackberries, if you involve them so much or something, and wait long enough, blackberries are worth a lot of money. I think it's blackberries. It wasn't dragon fruits. I mean, it was definitely the blackberries that was worth a lot of money after involving it so much. So that's what Twisty's gonna do. He's like, like in the Twisty in his backstory, I got an idea. I can turn garbage into gold, like Rumpelstiltskin, I could get him a workbench, so it'd be kind of like when he built toys. He had a little workbench. I can get one for him. But he has to save up first. I mean, he is really starting from the bottom. It's like kind of like Rags to Riches Extreme versus, well, and I think in the Extreme, the only way you could sell items if inventory is if you open up a shop and sell like that. But I'm not doing that. I mean, Twisty's not going to open a retail shop. I mean, he'll save up for a retail shop, like a toy store, because Twisty likes to make toys give toys to children, so we'll have him do that, like as a life goal, because the building itself that I've made for him, it's over 300,000 simoleons, so he's got a lot to work up to, trust me. Good, Twisty, clean up. You're messy. Wouldn't he have a bus? Well, before the bus. Where do you get the bus from? He's got to save up for that. He just didn't get the bus out of nowhere. He's got to get it from somewhere. I think he had to save up for it. There's a place to live. And that's why I'm starting small here. So small. It's challenging. I'm used to doing cheats in my game, and with Rags to Riches, you can't do a lot of that. And it's kind of frustrating but interesting at the same time. Gives something for me to do. Nah, he's trying to get his social back up. Twisty, you know who's next door to you? Your mother. Go talk to your mother. My gosh, he'd rather get on the computer. Why'd you talk to your mother? This is before Twisty said that she died. So, why not? Now what is he doing? I forgot what he was up to. Oh, I think he was either going home or... Oh, that's right. Now I remember. It's that secret entrance in that tree, that secret cave. Almost forgot about that, and that's what he's doing here. He's got to view the tree, he's got to water the tree, he's got to talk to the tree, and then it opens up for him. And there's some people walking by like, what the heck is he... like, people walking by like, what the heck is he doing? He nuts. Twisty was a little woohoo. As he got older, I mean, he kind of lost it. After his mom dies, he kind of loses it. I think that's what set him off. It's like later in his life, his mom dies, and people won't cut him any slack, so he loses it. I mean, the poor dude was grieving for his mom. I mean, come on, would you please buy his toys? Maybe if you would have bought his toys, you would have made his day. But no. Toy owner. Maybe you would still be alive if you would have bought his toys and made his day. But no. You gotta make him miserable. You gotta make him depressed. And it gets to a point where you can't make a child laugh anymore, or make anybody laugh. I mean, what's the point? Then these pop-ups come up about how to get into the secret entrance. You got people walking by now. You think other Sims in the game would have discovered this entrance, but they haven't, because they're probably waiting for another Sim to open it up, and then they'll go in and take all the credit. Look what I found. No, it was Twisty that opened it up for you all. Come on. We're going to end it at that, and then we're going to come back, and he is in the secret entrance.